Are you planning soon to travel to Nigeria? This is some part of Nigerians that you don't need to go, according to the UK government. The British government just released a kind of memo now that there are some places in Nigeria that you don't need to go to. They advise all the citizens to be aware of all those states that I'm going to mention in this video today. But if you're smart enough, even if you're not a British citizen, then you should also watch this video to the end so that you will know where to go, where not to go, and the reason why they advise people not to go to those areas. And don't forget also to share to other people who are planning to go to Nigeria, most especially people in the diaspora. Guys, you need to hear this. The United Kingdom just released a new travel warning about Nigeria, and the message is not pretty. The message is not funny at all. They are telling British citizens to please avoid or think twice before visiting some certain states in Nigeria because of terrorism, kidnapping, violent crime, and unrest. And this isn't a social media panic. This one is from the UK Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office, which is the FCDO in the United Kingdom. So, which part of Nigeria are they even talking about here? Hold on, match the break. Because the list is Borno soup. The list is draw where. The list is long. And some of the names might even surprise you. Some of the names might shock you. You might say, no, my state cannot be there. But bro, watch this video to the end and then you'll be dazed, you'll be surprised that the state that you think is relatively safe in Nigeria is even on this list. Let's start with the Northeast. The advisory says, avoid all travel to Borno, Yobe, Adamawa, Gombe, Katsina, and Zamfara State. Why? Because of Boko Haram and Islamic State West African activities that goes on around that area. They even specifically mention transport hubs, marketplaces, and religious gathering area as a high-risk area around that area. So please avoid all these places because even they said humanitarian convoys are being targeted by all these people. And for people in Maiduguri, this one are chilling notes to you guys. They said if security deteriorates further, it could be extremely difficult for people to leave that city, which they call Maiduguri. Just imagine. People are trapped inside their own country because the road and skies are no longer safe for the citizen again. And when things like this happen, it affects the state economy. It affects the Nigerian government. Don't forget that just recently now, Trump is saying, if you guys don't do the right thing, he's coming in there to attack all those Boko Haram Arab people. The Northwest and the North Central no longer safe haven at all. Now listen to this. The warning doesn't stop there because the British, before they will come up with this list, intelligence is working. It's not like Nigeria that we only have mouths, but we're not sure of what we're saying. The UK says, please avoid all but essential travel to Bauchi, Kaduna, Kano, Kebbi, Jigawa, Sokoto, Niger, Kogi, Plateau, and Taraba State, plus the outer suburb of Abuja. Yes, you heard me right. Abuja, the nation's capital. The British says that violence, crime involved firearms has moved from the outskirts into the wealthiest area in Abuja. That is even the central part of the city. The British staff now in Nigeria have been told to stay within the main Abuja metropolitan area only. If even diplomats are told not to move around waka freely in the state capital, what does that say about the current climate? What does that say about the current security situation in Nigeria? What does that say about the life and property of Nigerians? What does that say about the Nigeria as a whole? Are you proud to be a Nigerian? Next on the list is the South-South and the Southeast in Nigeria. The advisory warned against all travel to the riverine area of Delta, Bayelsa, River, Akwa Ibom, and Cross River State. They say militant groups remain very, very active across the Niger Delta, that they attack all facilities. They even ambush boats, and kidnapping for ransom goes on around that riverine area. They added that armed robbery and criminality are widespread in that region. Now, move on to Southeast here, where clashes between secessionist group and the military continue. Foreigners aren't usually targeted here. They are not there for foreigners. But the statement made it clear to people, please, if violence breaks like this from that area, you could easily get caught in that attack. So they advise the people also, make you do it. Hey, shine your eye. That's a diplomatic way of saying no one is completely safe. They will not open their... That's a diplomatic way of doing it. And now, the part that shocked many. The Southwest, including Lagos. According to the UK government, violent crime, including mugging, carjacking, kidnapping, and armed robbery is common, particularly in larger cities such as Lagos. That's how they put it on their website. Go there and verify. That's right. Even Nigeria's commercial capital, the so-called safe zone, is under a caution alert. Lagos mainland, in particular, was mentioned as an area where travelers need to stay alert and avoid moving around at night. No waka waka, no kurukere, late night, take it easy from that area. No region at all in Nigeria escaped this warning. Not even the one that never sleeps, which is Lagos. So let me break it down in a simple way and in a very clean way. Places to avoid when you have to travel. Please avoid Borno, Yobe, Adamawa, Gombe, Katsina, Zamfara, Delta, the riverine area, Bayelsa, Rivers, Akwa Ibom, Cross River. But states where you all need to avoid, but essential travel. Now, Bauchi, Kaduna, Kano, Kebbi, Jigawa, Sokoto, Niger, Kogi, Plateau, Taraba, and the outer suburb of Abuja. And please exercise high caution in Lagos and other major southwest cities in Nigeria. When you hear a warning that covers nearly half of that country, it's no longer a foreign news at all. It's a reflection of the real security challenges everyday Nigerians are facing. Yes, I know. It's hard to hear this. It's hard to hear. But it's also a wake-up call for Nigerian government because they've been sleeping and snoring. It's a wake-up call for them. Because every new travel advisory isn't just about foreigner. It affects investment, tourism, and how the world sees our nation, the great Nigeria. But one thing the advisory didn't mention here is the resilience of Nigerians. Despite everything, Nigerians wake up, we hustle, we help our neighbors, and we put smile on our faces. That's something no advisory can measure. You can't measure it, not with tape, not with ruler. It's not possible because we're jolly good fellow. Next time someone tell you, Nigeria is tough, yes, just tell them that even the UK, they agrees that Nigeria is tough. Even the Americans, they agree that Nigeria is tough. What about the Canadians? Yes, they agree that Nigeria is tough. All the world themselves. You hear the word Nigeria. Whichever way you want to plot it, Nigeria is tough. Exactly. But jokes aside, awareness saves lives. If you find this update very important, share it right now. It might reach someone planning to travel tomorrow or in the future to Nigeria as we speak. And please Subscribe to African Black Gold TV for grounded, fearless reporting on stories that matters to diasporans. Because here, we don't just repeat the headlines, we break them down. Yeah, the barbershop way. Please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly do that. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that anytime that I come with update, you'll be the first person to be notified. And don't forget to join our WhatsApp group because our WhatsApp group is bubbling now. Till I see you guys in the next video, please subscribe.